Well, hi. Today is Friday, June 6, 2025. I'm Todd Studer, and this is Morning Coffee. We have made it to the end of the week. I hope that you have some wonderful weekend plans in place. I know I do. I'm going to keep it a secret for now, but I'll tell you about it after the first of the week. Today's guests, a couple of my favorite people, Cassy Lawrence and Dave Lawrence. They are the founders of the nonprofit organization Sail On and Fly High, and they have a big golf outing coming up. So Cassy and Dave are here to tell us all about it, and also how you can help and some of the special things that are involved with this golf outing. It's all going to be at Whispering Woods in Council Bluffs. Do you or does someone you love need in-home care? Home Care Advocacy Network helps you maintain your own privacy in your own space while still receiving care and support with a personalized touch. Aging in place can be critical for many people. Home Care Advocacy Network can meet those needs with an understanding that assisted living is best at home. HCAN of Southwest Iowa brings the personal touch to care at home in Council Bluffs, Glenwood, Red Oak, Clarinda, and surrounding communities. Visit hcan.com/Southwest Iowa to learn more. Don't forget to look for their booth coming up next weekend on June 13th at the Aging Safely in Southwest Iowa Resource Fair. It is going to be held at Rivers Edge Park in Council Bluffs. Since 1870, Avela Bank has been providing Iowans with high-quality financial products and services to fit their needs. Whether you need a loan, would like to start a new business account, need to save money for a trip, or looking to open a personal checking account, Avela's qualified bankers can help you with all of that and more. Visit avela.bank to learn more. And if you have a leak, a clogged drain, or planning a big remodel, Waldstein Plumbing in Council Bluffs has you covered. Fast, reliable service and expert craftsmanship, handling everything from small repairs to major installations. They're locally owned right here in Council Bluffs and take pride in doing the job right the first time. Residential or commercial, big or small, when plumbing problems strike, call Waldstein Plumbing. Visit them online at waldsteinplumbing.com. Back with us again this morning, it is Cassy Lawrence, Dave Lawrence, with the organization Sail On and Fly High. Good to see you both again. And also,
Good morning.
It's that time of year, and you guys are out raising awareness and getting information out there about your golf outing, which, well, it's going to be here before we know it.
It is. It is July 26th, the last Saturday of July. So we are less than 2 months away.
You know, there are a lot of organizations around that have golf outings that are going to want to talk to you because you somehow keep managing to find a way to have this outing on a Saturday, which is not common. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah. Most golf courses want their golf course available because that's their weekends are their busiest time. But yet what you are doing means so much to so many people that Whispering Woods is giving you this Saturday again. And so you can go out and do all of the things that you guys do so well, which
thank you. The
main thing I think is this is not golf is secondary.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Golf is secondary. The idea is to come out and have a good time and to be able to fellowship with other folks and like-minded folks and just get out in the sun and enjoy what's going on with that while all at the same time raising some money for such a good cause.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, this is our 4th annual golf tournament and auction. We have raffles and silent auction items. It's a really, really fun tournament. We have games. This year starting, we're going to award winners by flights. So It's not just for your serious golfers. In fact, we say if you're a super serious golfer and you're coming to win the trophy, you might be a little bummed out because we do have games. It's a lot of fun. So we're doing flights this year and we're excited about that, to offer that to all of the teams. And fun on the course, it's really about solidarity and coming together to raise awareness for mental health and supporting our community that supports us so much.
I was at one a couple of years ago, and you had folks down from South Dakota, as I remember, because after I had bid on and won the Iowa Hawkeye silent auction, that one wasn't a silent auction, that was actually auctioned off.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody came up and approached me to get the Dan Gable autographed wrestling shirt because he had a daughter that was wrestling in South Dakota and wanted it for her. So that's how. So of course, all I did is I said, I pointed at Dave and I said, you see that guy over there? You go give him the money. I'll give you the shirt.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, people are flying in from New York City, North Carolina, South Carolina, California, South Dakota, Minnesota, all over. We are so blessed. Yeah. We are so blessed.
Do you still have space for more golfers?
Yes, we do. We've got about space for 1 month left to sign up for teams, and we've got about 20 teams.
20 teams or so left. Yep.
Yeah.
We maxed out at about 30 teams. So.
Okay, so people are already getting signed up, yep. and you know how it is that people are waiting until they know what their schedule is going to be before.
I panic every year, and the last couple weeks it all falls together.
That's right.
Yeah, every year you start to sweat everything out, and then it always works out.
It does. It does. And you get so much as a golfer with our golf tournament. I think that's something that we really pride ourselves on is for one fee for a scramble for a team of 4. Mm-hmm. You get breakfast, and we are catering in breakfast sandwiches and breakfast burritos from Celebrate Catering. You get the luncheon, a snack, a goodie bag. All the course games are included in it, all the fun stuff. There is a big hole-in-one prize again this year, pin prizes. So there's so many fun things going on with it that you don't have to worry about having cash on the course other than for the beverage cart. And
where else can you drink in the morning other than a golf course and it's socially acceptable?
Not many places.
but I do it. Everybody does it. Yeah. It's 9 a.m. Okay, let's get a beer.
Yep.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
I'd also heard that the hole-in-one, that's on hole number 6, right?
Yep. Correct.
That's a short hole.
That is a short hole. Yeah.
I remember. That's got a real shot.
Yeah, there's been a lot of folks that have come real close. I think we had somebody come within just a matter of a few feet last year, or even just like a foot. So it's doable for sure. And we've actually had one of the pros at Whispering Woods has hit a hole-in-one on that hole, and so a couple of times, and so it is doable, and it has been done. So,
and we're really excited that the insurance that we got this year for that, up to 3 people can win it.
Yeah, $10,000 cash prize. So
up to 3 people. Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Just to let you know that the closest I ever personally have come to a hole-in-one, I hit it to within 18 inches once, and then I missed the birdie putt.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's a true story.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so that is players, and sailonandflyhigh.org. Is that where people get signed up?
It is. Yep. You can go there or to birdease.com and look up Sail On and Fly High. But going to our website will take you to anything that you need of ours.
How about sponsors? How can businesses help you out?
Businesses could help us out by sponsoring a hole, which is $300. And that is a sign at the tee box, of course. Then we have the welcome banner with your logo on a 12 by 12 square on a huge sign that all the golfers pass multiple times, or you could do a combo package of both and get a deal with that.
Excellent. And you mentioned something about the silent auction from before, so still looking for things to put into there?
Yes, we need live auction items, we need silent auction items, and raffle baskets as well, or items, and we can make the raffle baskets. That's easy. The one thing that we're really trying to go for a live auction item, just throwing it out there into the universe, if anybody has an Airbnb or a cabin or anything like that we could offer a destination getaway for the live auction, that would be really cool. That's something that we haven't had before. So we would like that. And of course, we'll have some of our normal stuff, Sailor's Adventure Kit that we change up a little bit every year. We love the sports teams packages that we do. It's kind of fun, I think, to see the fans try to outbid each other on those.
We normally have an Iowa and a Hawkeye or a Hawkeyes package, and then we normally have a Huskers package, and it's really fun to see.
We've had Creighton and
Creighton, a couple other ones. So
yeah, no,
really
so that's how you guys got me. With the Hawkeye package, that's how you got me.
Yeah,
because I watched the Husker package go, and then the Hawkeye package was after that, and I was emceeing, and the crowd booed me when I mentioned about, where's my Hawkeye fans at? The crowd booed me. Now that was a couple of years ago when it was still over in Nebraska.
That's right.
And that wasn't gonna fly. No, we weren't going to let that happen. So yeah, and I still am. And here's the strange thing about today, that part of that package that I got from you was light. It's about this big, and it says until the game is won. That's what it says on the light, and it's got the Hawkeye emblem there. Well, the power went out here where I'm at this morning for about 10 minutes. And when the power came back on, that sign turned on.
Wow.
Oh, neat.
What a little wink.
It did. And I've had the power go on and off here before, and that sign didn't do anything. But this time, the sign turned on, and I thought, well, I'm talking with Cassy and Dave in a little bit. That's kind of funny.
So that's amazing. That's a wink.
Great sign.
Yep.
Great
Love
sign.
that. Love
yeah.
that.
So, and I know also that your title sponsor with AirServe Heating and Air Conditioning and Waldstein Plumbing.
Yes.
A lot of the things that I got in that package, Travis now has.
Yeah.
The banner's hanging up in his shop.
Yeah.
And I think there's a Brad Banks autographed helmet in there that he has now too. So that it's all staying inside the family.
Yeah.
But
thank you for mentioning them, because we were going to do that too.
Yeah.
They've been our presenting sponsors the last couple of years, and we are so grateful. And our hole-in-one sponsor this year is Travis Castle with American Family Insurance. So we're really excited about that. We've got Green Ferret Golf, which is a friend of ours that is supporting mental health through golfing. And just Jackie Dirks is doing the air cannon hole. So we're really excited about that. And our community is starting to come together to really help out this tournament. And so we want to shout that out too.
Do you have, because when I was out there before, I saw some people came out dressed as, in team uniform, kind of strange.
Yeah.
That some of the stuff they were wearing, it was comical.
Those are the South Dakota folks.
Yeah, those are South
Is that who it was? Were they the only one?
Yeah.
Were they the only ones doing it that were dressed?
No, we have had several groups do some really fun things.
All right. So do you have any kind of contest for that?
We
starting this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have made a name for themselves. And so starting this year, that is something that we absolutely are going to do.
Yeah.
So that is, that's going to be part of it. Well, I tell you what, since that's been on my mind, I don't know what you're doing with the contest, but I would like to donate $100 towards that contest.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. That's
so
awesome.
Yeah. So, because I think that was one of my favorite parts of when I was at your golf outing, was watching those guys in their, I don't even remember, were the flamingo outfits? Is that what they were wearing?
They have done ducks, flamingos. They have had mental health awareness jerseys made.
They do all sorts of different ones.
Teams that wear matching polos, like full matching outfits that are fun polos. We have teams that have made shirts for the special outing, all sorts of stuff. And so we're like, this year, we're like, we need to acknowledge that. Yeah. So thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, absolutely. In a future year, here's what I'm thinking. Maybe we have a whole contest where you have to tee off wearing high heels.
That might be a fun idea for our game this year. We're trying to switch up some of our games.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll tell the we'll tell Whispering Woods, well, these are just spikes. They're just longer.
Aerating your tee box for you.
You're aerating the tee box. We won't make you play the entire hole with that. There's just so many fun things that you guys can do with this. And I know that you keep adding to it and you keep wanting things to grow. How do you feel where you're at today versus year one? Because, there's a lot of things it's a common thing that, it's a cliche. You don't know what you don't know. but it's true. There were so many things you couldn't possibly know about putting this golf outing together until you actually had one.
That is true. Year one,
Steep learning curve.
But this golf tournament was handed to us from our good friends Miller Memorial. And that was how it started. After 25 years, they decided to retire their golf tournament and pass it on to us. And so we were blessed with having a foundation that a lot of people don't have to start with. And then steep learning curve, even with that help and evolving. And then we've got a great committee, a great board that I think we keep learning. I don't know if you can hear the dog snoring. Sorry.
No, not at all. You're fine. And even if we can't listen, we all understand that you're a guest in the dog's house.
That is 100% true. Yes.
That's the process. Huh?
Yes. So, but this year feels a little different. I think with my health journey and taking a couple of months off to, kick some cancer butt has put us behind a little bit this year, to be quite honest. And I tend to panic every year. This year, the panic is a little higher than normal with that time spent for healing instead of promoting the golf tournament. But we also have such a great team around us too, that it's still going to happen. And I think that is a testament to our armada that is just incredible.
I see, I'm down at the farmer's market every week. Usually every week I see somebody in one of your shirts.
That's amazing. That's so
awesome. That it's a very common thing that I see down there. And I also know that, such as David at the Council Bluffs Business Connection meeting, you brought it up that, hey, we're doing this, and Cassie, you were there, and you saw the instant response.
Yes.
From the business owners that were in there, that it's because of the passion that you two bring to this cause that people want to be attached to it and they want to be a part of it. And you guys are doing wonderful work.
Thank you.
And I know that there's a long way to go. There's a lot more to do, but still, such as Cassie going through the health problems, I never saw you let it beat you down to the point that, okay, I just can't do this anymore. That's not who you are.
It's not.
And that in itself inspires people.
Thank you.
That, okay, we can't have everything perfect all the time. No. It's just, this is life. So we get back up again and we just keep moving forward.
The world keeps spinning no matter what is thrown at you. So through our grief process, we learn that the world keeps spinning. We just try to stay on 2 feet. Sometimes we do have to lay down and hang on to that grass to hang on to the earth while it's spinning. But generally we try to stand on 2 feet, and lots of times it's leaning on each other to keep that momentum propped up. But when we lost Sailor, we said that we wouldn't give up. We wouldn't stop. We would move mountains. We would do whatever we could. And then through the health challenges, and so grief and health and all this stuff, it's not in our character, I don't think, to let it beat us down too terribly. I don't know.
I don't know how to quit, so I don't know. I mean, that's just me. So
yeah, I'm just pretty fluffy and like my sparkles. And so I'm like, well, let's do this thing.
Well, and I do know though that there are families that when a tragedy like this happens, it divides them. But you guys instantly turn to each other. That's what's so inspiring about any time that I get to talk to you, whether we're in person or whether we're like this online, is that in itself to me is inspirational. That you know that the sum of you together is more than each of you individually.
Yeah.
And the way that you just instantly turn to each other. Every time that we have done an interview over the last several years, you guys hang on to each other. That's what you do.
We're holding hands right now.
Yeah, I know. That it's incredibly inspiring. Just from that vantage point. I'm not sure you guys know just how much inspiration you give to the community and everybody that is around here. So I'm not trying to make anybody emotional or anything.
I know. Thank you.
But still,
that means so much. Our community inspires us.
Yeah.
And we inspire each other. And I'm not trying to say that from an ego standpoint, but we inspire each other. The night that Sailor passed, and it was shortly after we found out, Dave hadn't even made it inside the house yet. And he was sitting on our front porch, and amongst our guttural screaming, to be quite honest, I remember putting my hands on his face and our foreheads together. He was sitting down on the front steps and I was standing. And I said, we will not let this break us apart. I don't know how within the first few minutes that even came to me, but it did. And it hasn't, and it won't.
I don't know how to add anything to that. That is, it is very, very powerful. And I am thrilled that you guys are doing what it is that you're doing. I'm thrilled the community is responding the way that they are.
Yeah.
So let's give everyone the information about the golf outing, when, where, what they need to bring, just all the details about it, so we can see if we can't get this thing filled for you.
July 26th, last Saturday of July. Whispering Woods. Registration will start at 7:30, so you can have breakfast too. Shotgun start at 9. We'll double up on most holes. It's a scramble. It's $125 per player, teams of 4, and that $125 covers everything. Breakfast, snack, lunch, games, goodie bag. You get 10 raffle tickets with that, 2 mulligans, one to use on the front 9, one to use on the back 9. And that covers a lot. We need a few more teams. We max out at 30 for space wise and good flow. We need some sponsors, gift cards, raffle items, things like that would be wonderful. Live auction items. It is a party. Bring your sunscreen and whatever you need for outdoor weather, and just bring your compassion and your kindness and come out and have a really great time so you can support us. We are completely 100% volunteer ran as an organization. We have no paid employees. And so this is our annual fundraiser. And this is what we need to continue to do what we do, to do the community mental health celebration in Bayless Park, to do our Calm Kits, our WAVE Award, our mini therapy grants, and our kindness grants. And to continue to host QPR trainings. So everything that we're doing, this is the basis of that. So this is a really, really important fundraiser.
The website, sailonandflyhigh.org.
Yes.
You can find all the information there. Get signed up, get out there, donate, get the whole sponsorships in, add to the auction items, all of that things. If you're wondering whether this is something they would like for the auction, my guess is the answer is yes.
Yes.
It doesn't. We'll figure it out later.
We love making baskets, putting together experiences and things like that. So if there's any question, it's probably going to be yes, because we have a really creative team that puts together really awesome experiences.
And we've had some really cool homemade items before, things like that. So if you're
your
crafty,
light is homemade.
Yeah. If you're crafty.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Made
yeah,
that.
One of our friends made that.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So if you're crafty and you like to donate and you have some things that you wouldn't mind donating, we'll take it as well. So don't hesitate to give us a ring or shoot us a message.
All right. Excellent, guys. Always grateful to get to talk to you. And I'm looking forward to another successful event.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Service Master Restore by Schmader knows it can be hard to get back to normal when you've suffered serious property damage due to flooding, fire, or smoke. You may also be left with all sorts of questions about how to get your home or business back to normal. Service Master Restore by Schmader will restore your space by offering quality commercial and residential restoration services in Council Bluffs and the surrounding area. That's Service Master Restore by Schmader. Looking for a laid-back spot with great food and even better company? Check out the Mile Away in Council Bluffs. This family-run bar and grill is your go-to for mouth-watering wings, unbeatable weekly specials, and a welcoming atmosphere that feels like home. Whether you're catching the game, enjoying a taco on Wednesdays, or just unwinding after a long day, the Mile Away has you covered. They're located just north of Council Bluffs on Old Lincoln Highway and is the perfect place to relax and enjoy good times. Follow them on Facebook for the latest events and specials. The Mile Away, where great food and great people come together. And if you're looking to elevate your wrestling game, join the Best Wrestler in Council Bluffs, where champions are forged. Founded by Olympian George Ivanoff and his father, elite coach Ivan Ivanoff, the club is built on 3 pillars: wrestling, academics, and career. Train with world-class coaches who produced Olympians, world champions, and national title holders. Their state-of-the-art facility at the Iowa West Fieldhouse offers programs for all ages and skill levels. So, whether you're aiming for the podium or just for personal growth, the Best Wrestler is your path to excellence. Visit thebestwrestler.com to learn more and start your journey today. That's going to wrap up today's show. Again, thanks to Cassy Lawrence and Dave Lawrence for being guests today. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. My name's Todd Studer, and we'll see you back here Monday morning.